Radio Bristol presents Farm and Fun Time, live from the birthplace of Country Music Museum in beautiful downtown Bristol.
In the evening, you're a picture so fair. Mellow moonbeams kissing your hair. In the blue hills of Virginia, I hope to win ya, sweetheart mine. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Live from the McLaughlin Performance Theater here at the birthplace of Country Music Museum. I'm your host, Farm and Fun Timer Chris Trulsing, coming to you live this evening. We're happy that you're here with us from wherever you might be. Folks tuning in all across the country, we really appreciate it. We've got some great music, some great stories, and some great cultural activities that will be happening here in the next hour or so. So prepare yourself. Of course, want to mention, due to these unprecedented times, we are here all by our lonesome in our performance theater. It sure is lonesome. We could use you here, but sooner or later you'll be back, and we're looking forward to that. But we really appreciate your support for the time being. So make sure to hoot and holler from home so we can feel it. We would appreciate that. Tonight's show, folks, it's going to be a great one. That is for sure. We've got an incredible chart-topping bluegrass band here with us, Merle Monroe. They're going to be here. They do a really wonderful job combining the sounds of traditional country and sort of putting them into a bluegrass setting. It's a unique sound that I know you're going to enjoy. And also, another very unique sound. We've got an amazing young and up-and-coming band that's filled to the brim with talent. They're coming from Floyd, Virginia. We've got the Wildmans here with us as well. Woo! All right, the Wildmans are here. For our Heirloom Recipes segment this month, we've got Michael Henningsen joining us. Michael heads up the Abingdon, Virginia History Alive Tours, where he teaches visitors about regional Appalachian Scots history. Tonight, he's going to be talking with us about a nice, hearty Scottish winter staple. Do you know what it is? Everybody's favorite dish? Haggis. Yeah, haggis. 1, 2, 3. Haggis. Yeah, nice. Also, with the holidays quickly approaching and Thanksgiving near, for this month's Farm and Fun Time, we visited Shady Valley, Tennessee, where we met with Kenneth McQueen, manager and caretaker of the Wild Cranberry Bog there in the East Tennessee Mountains. That cranberry bog is the southernmost cranberry bog in the U.S. and home to some very rare animals and plant species. So that should be a fun and timely visit for our farm report as well. And of course, we've got the house band for Farm and Fun Time here, Bill and the Bells. We're happy to be here. This is Kalia giving herself a round of applause. Back here is Andrew Small. And we've got Aiden here on the banjo. And we're going to play one, we're going to play a couple of tunes now that, these tunes are off of our record from a couple years back that we just haven't been doing. We decided to bring them back for tonight. We put out a record called Dream Songs, etc. These are a couple original tunes that we wrote, and this one here is called Good Gal, I'll Be Okay. Gonna spread the news that yesterday's blues have almost gone away. As your memory it fades, and there's nothing left to say. I was a fool ever astray. And tomorrow's a brand new day. Good gal, I think I'll be okay. I'm so tired of sighing in the tears I've been crying, longing for the good old days. If you ask me how I'm doing since you left my heart in ruin, I guess I'm in an awful way. But with a little bit of luck, I'm gonna pick myself up and soon be on my way. And tomorrow's a brand new day. Good gal, I think I'll be okay. I'm so tired of sighing in the tears I've been crying, longing for the good old days. If you ask me how I'm doing since you left my heart in ruin, I guess I'm in an awful way. But with a little bit of luck, I'm gonna pick myself up and soon be on my way. And tomorrow's a brand new day. Good gal, I think I'll be okay. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's called Good Gal, I'll Be Okay. That is off of our first official record that we put out a couple years ago called Dream Songs, Etc. We'll get you another. That was a lonesome one. We'll get one that's a little happier, a little more feel-good for the farming fun time spirit here. This next one is one called The Wedding Bell Chimes. We wrote this. We made a music video for this song in a real romantic place, the Dollar General. You may have heard of it. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. We had bananas, a Dollar General wall, and what else did we do?
A Hawaiian shirt.
Hawaiian shirt, yeah. Romance. Here's the Wedding Bell Chimes. When wedding... Sorry, wrong key.
Take two.
When wedding bells chime and you tell me you're mine, we'll walk hand in hand. Gee, life ain't it grand knowing that you're all mine. I want the world to know that I love you so. It's just a matter of time till wedding bells ring as the birds softly sing a love song all the while as we skip down the aisle with a wink and a smile. If your love is true, why don't you say I do? I've waited such a long while. I'm tired of only dreaming about that old time feeling I get every time that we kiss. With the ring upon your finger, our love will surely linger. Now tell me, honey, where is that kiss?
Just want one kiss.
And wedding bells chime, and you tell me you're mine. Want the world to know that I love you so, and I think it's about time. Kiss with the ring upon your finger, our love will surely linger. Now tell me, honey, where is that kiss?
Just one little kiss.
wedding bells chime, and you tell me you're mine.
We'll walk hand in hand, gee, life ain't it grand, knowing that you're all mine.
And wedding bells chime. The wedding bell chimes, some romantical number there. And we're, as y'all know, on Farm and Fun Time, one of the things that we like to do is we like to play jingles. And we have some amazing sponsors that help to make Farm and Fun Time possible. And one of those sponsors is Eastman Credit Union. We're going to play a little tune for them.
Hi there, how you doing? Hope you don't mind us crooning about Eastman Credit Union. They're the reason that you're able to tune in. If you like all the things that we're doing, let them know how much you're approving. Say thank you, Eastman Credit Union.
Yes, tell them thanks for their support of Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Remember, ECU is there for you. From using your phone to transfer money, to making a deposit, to signing loan documents, from anywhere. For more information, visit ecu.org and join Farm and Fun Time in saying,
Thank you, Eastman Credit Union.
hey, thanks. Thank you, Eastman Credit Union. All right, folks, it is time to get into our first segment of the evening, our Farm and Fun Time Heirloom Recipe segment. And food is at the center of our culture and is so important in the Appalachian region. Food represents much more than what we eat. It represents family, memories, history, place, home, and more. And for this month's Heirloom Recipe, we got to talk with historian Michael Henningsen of Core Values Music Heritage and History Alive Tours. The CVMH is a nonprofit organization bringing history to life through music, and the role of History Alive Tour serves as an educational service that tells the stories of Southwest Virginia through the eyes of folks who lived here or influenced our culture, particularly the Scots, whose music and dance are at the heart of so much of our Appalachian culture. Tonight, Michael is going to talk with us about a recipe that is at the very foundation of Scottish food traditions. Food of the common folk, often called the poor man's meatloaf. Tonight, folks, we're talking haggis. So please, give a big Farm and Fun Time welcome to our good friend, Michael Henningsen.
Greetings and welcome to Heirloom Recipes. I'm Michael Henningsen, Executive Director of Core Values Music Heritage. Core Values Music Heritage is a nonprofit organization committed to bringing history to life through music, particularly here in Southwest Virginia. The music and dance and culture was very heavily influenced by the Scots who immigrated here in the 17th, 18th, and 19th century, bringing their music, their poetry, their style, their culture, and even their food to the Appalachians. Now, one renowned bard, poet, tavern entertainer, was the poet Robert Burns, the national poet of Scotland, famous today where we still even celebrate his birthday with Burns suppers. The poets or the musicians like Burns would communicate the news of the day, political ideas, and Burns helped usher in the Romantic period, telling the story of the noble common man. Among his common interests was the common food, and certainly at a bard or at a tavern or a ordinary in Scotland, on a fine day, you might be able to get the traditional dish, the haggis. The haggis, well, Burns refers to it as the chieftain of the puddin' race. It's really a sausage that's filled with, well, many of the parts of a sheep that some are even unimaginable. you would take the sheep and grind up the meat and grind up the commons, otherwise known as the pluck, the stuff that you would pluck from the inside, including the liver and kidneys and lungs. Grind it all up with your local oats and grains, season it to taste, add a bunch of ale and some nice suet or lard, stuff it in the sheep's stomach or a sausage casing, and boil it up and serve it to your guests. Considered the chieftain of the puddin' race, Robert Burns immortalized the haggis in his address to the haggis, as he calls it, "Fair fa your unasuncy face, great chieftain of the puddin' race, aboon them all you took your place, pinch, tripe, or therm, we'll are you worthy of a grace as long as me arm." He then goes on to say that the hearty meal of haggis is what gives the Scotsman his vim and vigor and his vitality. Anything else leaves you weak and tepid and knock-kneed. Burns puts it this way: "But mark the rustic haggis fed, the trembling earth resounds his tread, clapping his walling never blade. He'll make it whistle, and arms and legs and heads will sned like taps of thistle. Your powers will make mankind your care, and dish them out their bill of fare. All Scotland wants nae skinking ware that jumps in juggies. But if you wish her grateful prayer, gie her a haggis." And so, enjoy if you can the pluck and favor of the chieftain of the puddin' race to the haggis.
And a huge thank you to Michael Henningsen for that wonderful history about everybody's favorite dish, haggis. Fascinating stuff. To learn more about Michael's work, go to visitabbingdonvirginia.com/historyalivetours. Michael does a whole lot of great work preserving traditions and telling the stories of our region, and we want to thank him a whole bunch for participating in this month's Farm and Fun Time. I have a feeling we'll probably have him back in real life sometime in the not too distant future. As you all know, we also have a part 2 to the Farm and Fun Time Heirloom Recipe, and we're gonna sing you a song that we wrote. We always write a jingle that's inspired by the story that you just heard, and tonight we're gonna sing about haggis. We're gonna talk a little bit about the pluck, and the song that I wrote is called "Enjoy the Pluck." I would like to say this was one of the hardest jingles I've ever had to write in the 5 years of my jingle writing. I've quickly discovered that nothing rhymes with haggis. Try it. Go ahead. Vegas. That's it. Las Vegas. So here we go. So this is a different take on it. This is called "Enjoy the Pluck." We'll give it a try.
1, 2, 3, 4. A little something from me to you. A Scottish dish, tried and true. They've been eating it for centuries. Common man's loaf for me. It looks about as good as it tastes. Have a bite, enjoy, no time to waste. I thought of you immediately when I found this delicacy. Vim, vigor, and vitality, and a weekly dose of calories. Tucked right in so lovingly. It's haggis, enjoy the pluck. Vim, vigor, and vitality, and a weekly dose of calories. It's not an abnormality. It's haggis, now eat it up. Oh, haggis. Vim, vigor, and vitality, and a weekly dose of calories. Tucked right in so lovingly. It's haggis, enjoy the pluck. Vim, vigor, and vitality, and a weekly dose of calories. It's not an abnormality. It's haggis, and eat it up. It's haggis, now eat it up.
Enjoy the pluck. Thank you, Michael, for helping us out with the Heirloom Recipes segment, and that concludes that portion of the show. All right. Now, folks, we are going to get our first featured act of the evening. And tonight we've got an amazing band for you here this evening. We've got a band that makes their home in Floyd, Virginia, the neo-traditional string band, the Wildmans. Eli and Ayla have been making a name for themselves for quite some time, winning coveted prizes at famed fiddlers conventions around the country, including Galac's Old Fiddlers Convention, Mount Airy, and more. Their banjo player, Victor Furtado, is a recent winner of the Steve Martin Prize for Excellence in Banjo as well. Combining their interest in jamming at festivals and conventions with formal classic music education, the band is able to take audiences on a unique music journey. Their self-titled recent release has been in heavy rotation here at Radio Bristol. We thoroughly enjoy it, and we're really happy to have them on the show for the first time. Please make welcome, everybody, the Wildmans. Woo!
Play you one now, written by a good friend of ours. This one's called Rid My Mind.
I wonder still as I recall, now that
every heart is true. Some lovers only take your hand when they want more from you. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be blue. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be blue. I just wanna rid my mind of you. I just wanna rid my mind of you. You held me high above the clouds, beneath the sky of blue. I guess you thought you let me go, and I'd float back to you. You never got that close to me, afraid that you might fall. But slipping unexpectedly happens to us all. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be blue. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be blue. I just wanna rid my mind of you. I just wanna rid my mind of you. I watched you tie your laces tight, as if your feet might fail. You didn't really want to go, but your pride had already set sail. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be blue. I don't wanna be sad, I don't wanna be blue. I just wanna rid my mind of you. I just wanna rid my mind of you.
Thank y'all. What's next? Sweet. Alright, this is a song written by John Lilly. It's called Lie Next to Me. 2, 3, 4.
You lie next to me, hiding your eyes, thinking I won't see. You long to be free. Tell me, why do you lie when you lie next to me? Come and sit beside me, dear, and speak to me your mind. Tell me truly, am I losing you? Now am I holding on to a love that's dead and gone? Should I go, darling? Should I stay? You lie next to me, hiding your eyes, thinking I won't see. You long to be free. Tell me, why do you lie when you lie next to me?
recorded on our new album, self-titled The Wildmans. It's called Lost Man in a Foreign Country.
I can say hello, I can say goodbye, I can say please, I can say I love you, but I can't say, babe, did you like the show? Can I walk you home? Do you know a quiet bar? And if you said to me, embrassez-moi, I could only smile 'cause I don't know. I can say yes, I can ask how much, I can say no and thank you, but I can't say, babe, are you all alone when you go to sleep? What do you dream? And if you said to me, consider, je rêve fort, I could only smile 'cause I don't know. From the moment our eyes met, 1,000 things came to me to tell you. I can say yes, I can ask how much, I can say no, I can say I want you, but I can't say, babe, do you have to go? Why don't you say we don't even have to speak? And if you said to me, je saurais essayer du monde, I could only smile, I could only smile, I could only smile, I could only smile because I don't know.
Right. Thanks.
Close to 45.
Sweet. Play another old time tune. This one's called Sin on Top of the World.
Was in the spring one sunny day. My sweetheart left me. Lord, he ran away. Now he's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. He called me up down in El Paso. Said, come back, honey. Ooh, I need you so. Now he's gone, and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. You don't like my peaches, don't shake my tree. Get out my orchard, let my peaches be. Now he's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Was in the spring one sunny day. My sweetheart left me. Lord, he ran away. Now he's gone, and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Now he's gone, and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world.
Right. Thank you all.
And that's the Wildmans, everybody. Nice set, folks. Y'all kill it. We love the Wildmans. You can check out their new record, self-titled, at thewildmans.net. And what a set that was. That's one of the coolest versions of Sitting on Top of the World I have heard. Now, friends, it's time for the Radio Bristol Farm Report, made possible by HVAC and Ed Hill, full-service specialty contractor, offering a full complement of building solutions for plumbing, heating, ventilation, building automation, geothermal, solar, wind, and more. For more information, visit hvacbristol.com. All right, the Radio Bristol Farm Report profiles regional farmers strengthening our community through sustainable, eco-friendly practices, helping to positively impact our region's food access and health. Every month we visit a regional farm and do a profile piece on that farm. This month we made our way into the mountains of East Tennessee to Shady Valley, where we met with Kenneth McQueen of the Tennessee Nature Conservancy. Kenneth is the caretaker and manager of one of the most ecologically important habitats in the region, a high-elevation remnant of the last ice age, revealing a rare cranberry peat bog that not only produces cranberries, but also serves home to many rare animals and plant species. We spoke with Kenneth to learn more about the bog's interesting history and to talk some cranberries just in time for Thanksgiving.
Okay, I'm Kenneth McQueen. Work for the Tennessee Nature Conservancy, and we are located at the field office here in Shady Valley, Tennessee. The bog started here in the late 70s and early 80s with an interest from East Tennessee State University, who started the first interest in buying a small bog, which is approximately a quarter of an acre, which is located just behind us. From that, the Nature Conservancy then purchased the first small part of this property that we see. And then in the early 90s, we expanded it. It became very popular with our group, with the work that was being done here. My father was on board first as the first Shady Valley Nature Preserve manager, Charles McQueen, and he was able to begin the original work here through the 1990s of changing this from a semi-working farm back into the original bog area that it was prior to the 1950s when we started draining the land in Shady Valley, which was an interest at that time for the Corps and the Conservation Service. The cranberries are very native here, and a lot of people come here looking for the very north cranberry ocean spray type operation that they see on the news and advertisements, where you see it all flooded out, and you're not going to see that if you come here. We have wild cranberries that grow throughout the bogs, as I've took you guys on some short tours today to see those. They're impressive on some years. This has not been a very good year of production, but average years we have quite a bit of production. We do not harvest it. It's just strictly for the wild nature to go right back to feed the wildlife and manage the area that we have here. Our cranberry is unique in the fact that it is a very southern cranberry. Most time you would not look for a cranberry once you leave the very northern states. So our elevation here makes Shady Valley probably the most unique place. We're sitting on the floor of the valley at about 2,900 feet, with the mountains surrounding us at about 3,400 feet. So we're very secluded. And as most people drive up here from Bristol or Johnson City area, realizes that 10 to 15 degrees immediately colder. And we stay that way year-round, so that gives us the northern climate. So what you're seeing is a lot of northern plant species that you find in the southern climate here. You can come, of course, to Shady Valley and make your visit anytime. We work a multiple little operation here, but we have a small tractor dealership, and that's where we work our office for the Nature Conservancy out of. So if you come to Shady Valley, that is 10537 off of Highway 421 North in Shady Valley. But just a short distance, about less than an hour from anywhere in the Tri-City area or the Virginia area. So where you're coming in from Johnson City, Kingsport, Bristol, Abington, or Boone, North Carolina. We're just a short jump from all those places.
To learn more about food and farming, visit Appalachian RC&D Council at arcd.org. Big thanks to Kenneth for that great tour around the cranberry bog. We got wet, but it was worth it. For our listeners at home, you can view the farm report on our Facebook page at facebook.com/WBCM Radio Bristol. Visit nature.org/Shady Valley to learn more about this preservation project and to find out how you yourself can go and visit that beautiful nature conservancy. It was really a great visit, so we appreciate that. Thanks, Kenneth. Right now, we're going to play a brand new one that we just worked up for you. This is a beautiful old tune that I believe Jimmy Rogers wrote this one. What's it called?
Roll on, Kentucky Moon.
It's called Roll On, Kentucky Moon. It goes like this. Where are you, old moon of Kentucky? There's somebody lonesome and blue, with nothing it seems but memories and dreams, waiting to whisper to you. Day is done and here am I alone, and you know why. Roll along, Kentucky moon. Shed a ray of silvery light on the one I love tonight. Roll along, Kentucky moon. You were watching on high as we whispered goodbye. 'Twas a love dream that ended too soon. But wherever you may be, go and bring her back to me. Roll along, Kentucky moon. Yodelay, 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 yodelay. At dawning, fond hopes come cheer me, but twilight brings sorrow anew. And night finds me here, a world sad and drear, sending this message to you. Day is done and here am I alone, and you know why. Roll along, Kentucky moon. Shed a ray of silvery light on the one I love tonight. Roll along, Kentucky moon. You were watching on high as we whispered goodbye. 'Twas a love dream that ended too soon. But wherever you may be, go and bring her back to me. Roll along, Kentucky moon. Roll along, Kentucky moon. Roll Along, Kentucky Moon, beautiful tune from Jimmy Rogers there. And speaking of beautiful tunes, we'll play you a Window World jingle. This is another great supporter of the program Farm and Fun Time. And we've got a song for him. It goes like this. Baseballs, double hung and sliders, Window World, they're your window provider. Their selection, it just keeps getting wider. Of baseballs, double hung and
hung sliders.
Yes, for bays, bows, double hung sliders. It's Window World, where all our products are custom built and American made. For free in-home consultation, windowworldtricities.com.
Bays, bows, double hung sliders. Window World, they're your window provider. Their selection, it just keeps getting wider. With bays, bows, double hung sliders.
Thank you, Window World Tri-Cities. We appreciate your support of Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. All right, we hope everybody is enjoying the show thus far. And we've got a great, great band to close out this evening. A band that's been turning heads since their debut record that just released just a little over a year ago. It's a great record that we've been playing here at Radio Bristol. So, folks, what happens when you combine hard driving bluegrass with traditional country-style songs and singing? Well, you get Merle Monroe, a band led by shining vocalist Tim Rabin, along with the impeccable banjo of Daniel Grindstaff. We're lucky enough to have hosted these guys for one of their first shows, I believe, when they first put the band together, and it was around that record, Back to the Country, on Pine Castle Records, that I was mentioning. Since then, they've been topping bluegrass charts and getting a lot of attention, including New Artist of the Year nomination from the IBMA. So please give a big Farm and Fun Time welcome to Merle Monroe.
Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep them going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. The white line is a lifeline to the nation, and men like Will and Sonny make it move. Living like a gypsy, always on the go, doing what they best know how to do. Jamming gears has got to be a fever, cause men become addicted to the grind. Takes a special breed, be a truck driving man with a steady hand to pull that load behind. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep them going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Music keeps them going, and men like Will and Sonny make it move. Living like a gypsy, always on the go, doing what they best know how to do. Jamming gears has got to be a fever, cause men become addicted to the grind. Takes a special breed to be a truck driving man with a steady hand to pull that load behind. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep them going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep them going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. My mama would rock me in the cradle in them old cotton fields back home. When I was a little bitty baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle in them old cotton fields back home. When those cotton bows get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. baby, my mama would rock me in the cradle in them old cotton fields back home. When those cotton bolls get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton in them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home. In them old cotton fields back home.
Make welcome over here on the fiddle, Mr. Derek Deacons.
Thank you.
Coffee black, cigarette, start the day like all the rest. The first thing every morning what I do, well, I start missing you. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Rendezvous in the night, a willing woman to hold me tight. But in the middle of love's embrace, well, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. My love for you will never die. People smile and tell me I'm the lucky one. We've just begun. I think I'm gonna have a son, and he will be like you and me, free as a dove, conceived in love. The sun is gonna shine above, and even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring the change, love. And in the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Hold the world below the world in a paper cup. Yeah, drink it up. Love her and she'll bring you luck. And if you find she helps your mind, you better take her home. Yeah, don't live alone. Try to earn a lover's own. And even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a change, love. And in the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey, and everything will bring a change, love. And in the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright.
Thank you all, everybody that's tuning in. We sure appreciate everybody here at Radio Bristol having us in for the Farm and Fun Time, especially the listeners tuned in online and at home. We hope you all are doing well and preparing for Thanksgiving. And down here in Bristol is the birthplace of country music. We're going to do a little song that throws it on back to the father of bluegrass music. And we try to honor those that paved the way for all the artists out there that's keeping the tradition alive. And do a little tune here, bring Tim around to sing Blue Moon of Kentucky.
Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and proved untrue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. It was on a moonlight night, the stars were shining bright, and they whispered from on high, your lover said goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left untrue. It was on the moonlight night, the stars were shining bright, and they whispered from on high, your lover said goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue.
Folks, make welcome from over in North Carolina, one of the finest guitar players and singers I've had the pleasure of sharing the stage with, Mr. Kevin Richardson.
You painted up your lips in the road and curled your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? Shadow on the wall tells me the sun is going down. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. It wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war, but I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. Yes, it's true that I am not the man I used to be. Oh, Ruby, I still need some company. It's hard to love a man whose legs are bent and paralyzed, and the wants and the needs of a woman your age, Ruby, I realize. It won't be long, I heard him say, before I'm not around. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. Leaving now, 'cause I just heard the slamming of the door. The way I know I've heard it slam 100 times before. If I can move, I'd get my gun and put her in the ground. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. Oh, Ruby, for God's sakes, please turn around.
Well, I wrote this song back in the beginning of March when this COVID-19 first started, and I know that a lot of people were going through a lot of turmoil and fear, and I know that a lot of people didn't know really what to make of what was going on, and I know that a lot of people were scared and frightened, and I wrote this song because of that, and I hope you like it. This song, it was did real well for us, and it was #1 for 6 or 7 weeks, and we haven't had a chance to do it a whole lot because the shows have been canceled, but we're going to send this song out to everyone. I think called God's Still in Control.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I know the world's different than it was yesterday. What you thought was certain has now gone away. Oh, but listen, my brother, one thing is not changed. God's always loved you. Won't you call on his name? 'Cause he knows when your joy has turned to fear. He knows when your laughter has turned to tears. He will not forsake you. Give him your hand to hold. And always remember, God's still in control. No one knows for certain what tomorrow may hold, but I know you can't count on your silver or gold. Oh, but listen, my sister, one thing is not changed. God, in his mercy, won't you call on his name? 'Cause he knows when your joy has turned to fear. He knows when your laughter has turned to tears. He will not forsake you. Give him your hand to hold. And always remember, God's still in control. He will not forsake you. Give him your hand to hold. And always remember, God's still in control. Well, here's a little Texas swing for you. Hope you enjoy it. Little thing called Take Me Back to Tulsa. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, who's that girl with the red dress on? Some folks call her Dinah. She went and sold my heart for me way down in Louisiana. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Well, always wear a big, big smile, never look sour. Traveling around the country while you're playing by the hour. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Yeah, walking tall with Susie, walking tall with Susie, walking tall with Susie, yeah, walking tall with Susie. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Yeah, take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry.
Folks, we sure have enjoyed being here with you on Farm and Fun Time, and look forward to tuning in next time. We hope that you will as well, and we hope that they'll have us back at some point. And we got one more song for you this evening, wrap our portion of the show up. Little tune that Tim Rabin wrote here a little while back that's done really well for us on Pine Castle Records. Going to be on our upcoming album that will be released in spring of 21, which is up on us. Little thing entitled Hello, Sunshine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, sunshine. It's been a long time since I've seen your smiling face. I've been waiting for the day you'd come around. Goodbye, gray skies. Tired of tears in my eyes since I found somebody new. The skies never look so blue. I want to buy her a ring when I get to town. I told my mama, told my papa all about it. She's the one that I dream of when I get up, and the last thing on my mind when I close my eyes. Well, hello, lovin', ain't you something? Never thought it'd be this good. Never thought I would be this much in love. Well, goodbye, heartache. Hope you have a good day. 'Cause I found somebody new, and she told me to tell you. Say with all your heart, I've had enough. I told my mama, told my papa all about her. She's the one that I dream of when I get up, and the last thing on my mind when I close my eyes. Well, I told my mama, told my papa all about her. Yeah, she's the one that I dream of when I get up, and the last thing on my mind when I close my eyes. Hello, sunshine. It's been a long time. Hello, sunshine. Ooh. Folks, that's Derek Deakins, Tim Raven, Matthew Wright, Kevin Richardson. I'm Daniel Grindstaff. We're Merle Monroe. Y'all check us out online. Stay tuned for the new album. We hope to see you soon, and stay safe and happy holidays.
Yes, sir, the Merle Monroe Band. You can visit merlemonroeband.com. Merle Monroe bringing it tonight. What a band that is. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate that. And we hope that you all have enjoyed the show thus far. And that's about a wrap for us. Huge thanks to all the good folks listening to tonight's Radio Bristol Farm and Fun Time. Again, a big thanks to Merle Monroe, the Wildmans, Michael Henningsen, Kenneth McQueen, and the Tennessee Nature Conservancy, our engineer Josh Littleton and the Radio Bristol team, and of course to you, our viewers, viewing us wherever you might be viewing from. We appreciate it, and we'll of course be back with you with another show, hopefully next month, and we're looking forward to more shows to come for Season 2 of Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Also, folks, don't forget to check out the Farm and Fun Time Noon Show made possible by the Permatile Concrete Products, hosted by our good friends, The Cody Norris Show. A big thanks to our sponsors, HVAC and Ed Hill, ARCD, and Window World Tri-Cities. Of course, we wouldn't be able to have this show without their support, so we want to make sure to thank them again. And, folks, we will take you out with a Tennessee tune, as we always do. We started the show with a great song, Virginia song, and we'll do it right and be democratic here and play a Tennessee song. Here's the Johnson City Rag. Tuning in to Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time, made possible by Eastman Credit Union. Wherever life takes you, ECU is at your side. To hear more from Radio Bristol, download our app or visit us at listenradiobristol.org. I'm your host, Chris Trulson, along with Bill and the Bells. We thank you for listening to Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time. Thank you, everybody.